Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Why are we up and moving at 7:15, Mrs. Dom?
Because we're going to the Great Barrier Reef. I'm a little bit excited.
One of the questions we get asked the most is what's been our highlight from Australia? Well, this is definitely one of them.
The Great Barrier Reef stretches nearly 2,500 kilometres from the bottom of Papua New Guinea all the way down the coastline of Queensland. It's made up of more than 2,900 individual reefs and is so large that it can be seen from space.
It was a 3-hour boat ride from Airlie Beach to Reef World, our accommodation for the night. And I'm pretty sure that is where we're staying tonight, on the pontoon over by the reef.
I feel like I'm in an aquarium, but I'm not. I am in an underwater observatory in the Great Barrier Reef, and this is so cool.
We found Nemo and his 300 cousins. That's magic. We are on a glass-bottomed boat and we're about to go for a little sail around. And then we're going scuba diving. I know that some of you are going to struggle to believe this, but the Doms Down Under is a fairly low-budget production. Lauren and I both have our mobile phones, and I also have my camera and a drone, none of which was suitable for taking any sort of footage underwater. So, I hired a GoPro, which, full disclosure, I've never ever used before. Job number 1, learn how to use the GoPro whilst getting myself into, well, it's not flattering, but apparently it protects us from jellyfish.
Oh wait, it's a camera on the front.
Yeah, so that's the video there. And then say hello from Scuba School.
Hi.
Scuba diving is a strange sensation. I've done it a couple of times before and I'm fairly comfortable in the water.
I, on the other hand, have never been scuba diving before. And while Josh was busy doing his best Darth Vader impression, I was trying to convince my brain that breathing underwater is totally normal. I had a couple of minutes to get the hang of it, and then it was time to learn by doing.
After an incredible dive, we hopped back in the water for a little bit of snorkeling, before deciding that we were finally too cold and it was time to get out and back to dry land. Good evening from the Great Barrier Reef. I am standing on top of it. You can see where the water gets lighter behind me, and that is a very small part of the 2,500 kilometre long Great Barrier Reef, and we are spending the night out here in the middle of the ocean, sleeping in one of these little pod things. Let me give you a little tour around. So we are upstairs at the moment. Downstairs is where they have a bit of dining space, the kitchen, the bar, and all of the scuba diving and snorkeling equipment. This is where we are sleeping. A bit of communal space here. The sun is currently on its way down, so I reckon we've got an hour or so until the sunset. Just round this way is another bar and a wonderful deck where we are sunbathing and drinking, chilling out and relaxing. I don't know if you can see off in the distance there, you've just got the outline of some of the other islands here in the Whitsunday archipelago. This is a pontoon. It's probably 60 metres long, 2 floors, and there's an underwater section. If you're really rich, you can sleep in a glass-fronted reef sleep cabin. Watch the reef at night, and there's also the underwater observatory downstairs that you saw earlier. This is where we are today. This is the downstairs of the boat. I think this might be where we're having dinner. The bar, not bad. That there is Lauren enjoying the sunset at the Great Barrier Reef. I think I might go and join her.
We sank a few more cocktails whilst enjoying the sunset before sitting down with our new friends for a fantastic dinner.
After dinner, we watched the moon rise. Yes, rise, before enjoying one last glass of wine and going to bed. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Just got up to come and see the sunrise. Unfortunately, it's a bit cloudy. It's not much of a sunrise to have. But because it's so early, the tide is all the way out. Even this far out, 3 hours boat ride out into the ocean, and you can just see. I guess it's not really.
We had a bit of extra much last night.
Oh! Okay.
Wow! You got that one?
I caught one before. The ocean's a lot calmer today. You can see the currents are a lot less strong. It was hard to swim against it yesterday. Much smoother, much flatter.
This morning after breakfast.
Yeah, we get to snorkel this morning before everyone else turns up. So we'll get out into that water and see what we can see. So this is where we slept last night. Our little pod here, which is quite nice. And this is the view we woke up to this morning. It's also not too bad. We have just had a fantastic lunch. We've got a couple of hours left to chill. We're going to leave our little pods in about an hour. We're going to say goodbye to the Great Barrier Reef. Is a phrase I didn't think I'd ever say.
I think it's see you later.
Yeah, see you later. See you soon. It's just magical. It's been so amazing. We've got a 3-hour boat ride back to Early Beach, and then an early night because we are up early again tomorrow to go back out to Whitehaven in the Whitsundays, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and we are told it's where Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed. So from Reef World, Great Barrier Reef.
As you can see, I felt really sad to be leaving the reef. It's something I remember learning about in school, and it would never have crossed my mind that one day I'd learn to scuba dive there. It was a truly unforgettable 24 hours. How would I describe the reef? Pure magic.
One of the things about trying to sleep in this part of the world is that this noise has been going on since 4 a.m. Straight above our van. It is beautiful though. Good morning. Again. Sunday morning here in the tropics. It's another beautiful day. It is 10 to 7. We're back up, we're back out, and we are going
Whitsundays.
Hamilton Island, Whitehaven Beach. Lazy afternoon by the pool somewhere over there. See you there. Whilst we also used it as our base to visit the Great Barrier Reef, Airlie Beach is more commonly known as the access point for the Whitsunday Islands. After an hour on the water, we arrived at our first destination, the aptly named Whitsunday Island. Hello from Hamilton Island in the Whitsundays. And along there is the beautiful Whitehaven Beach. We're just on a little walk up to a lookout point here. The beach is 4 kilometres long. The most spectacular views are on the other end, but you need to be doing a full day tour for that, which we didn't fancy. So instead, we thought this would do, and it's really beautiful. So we're going to walk back, spend a few hours on the beach, and then head out for some lunch. See you later. Where are we?
Whitsunday Island.
Oh, I'm reliably informed we're not on Hamilton Island, we are on Whitsunday Island. Anyway, makes no difference to me, and we are going to have a snooze. See you later. According to TripAdvisor, Whitehaven Beach is regularly voted the best beach in Australia.
Which meant we needed to get a better look.
time for lunch.
Time for lunch.
We jumped on the boat back to Hamilton Island, the main tourist hub in the Whitsundays.
After a quick bit of lunch, it was time to look around.
Welcome to Hamilton Island. As you can see, it's a fairly swanky kind of place. Don't know why they let us in. It's beautiful. Lauren's picking out her yacht.
I want
No. Sounds very calm. A beautiful little bay. This little bit of beach is absolutely fabulous. I think we are going to pass the rest of the afternoon here before we jump on the ferry back to Early Beach. And I'm okay with it. Sun's going down. We are making our way back to the dock to get the ferry back. What a brilliant little place, Hamilton Island. After 2 magical days at the Great Barrier Reef and a wonderful afternoon exploring the Whitsunday Islands, we made our way back to Early Beach for the final time. We couldn't imagine much that would top what we had just seen, but Australia still had a few tricks up its sleeve.
Next time on the Doms Down Under.
There's a dingo wandering along the beach. They are the apex predator here. We've got to be a little bit careful of them. We get up close and personal with the astonishing Fraser Island. This is one of 2 shipwrecks that you'll find around Fraser Island. It was a luxury cruise liner. It washed up here in 1935.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
And if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 100 subscribers.